Hello everybody, my name is the Gaming Lord of 4 and I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, saberduelgaming.
Hello.
He is in that ship there, I'm in the X-Wing looking one. We are finally our mains in Destiny are doing a live stream as our main. God damn it, my chair just went backwards.
And you know no one could have seen that, by the way. No one would know.
I know, but it's just like it always happens and then it throws me off. Anyway, we are finally our mains. I am my hunter, he is his warlock. He has Nova Bomb, I have Stasis. AKA pay to win. Not anymore.
And it feels good. It feels like I'm you know, the fact that I'm actually who I'm meant to be. Like, I've been going into as my hunter, sort of like, okay, here we are.
I can finally dodge again.
As you'd put it, doing it for the content. I'm now coming in as my warlock, and it feels like home.
It does.
Like, it just feels right.
It does. Because I can now finally dodge again, and you can put a healing rift down again.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's probably worth maybe doing a little bit of an intro to what we're going to do here today, mate.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is the Deadman's Tales quest or mission. It's a mission today because we've already done the quest. We can't redo the quest. So yeah, we're doing the mission. This was the first quest, if I'm not mistaken, the first exotic quest that you did when you came back.
I believe so. It's certainly the most memorable one, for good and bad reasons.
Yes, for good and bad reasons, it's the most memorable one. Mainly because I may not have dragged him back into Destiny just so I could get the gun.
Yeah, multiple times.
Multiple times. I dragged him into it multiple times.
So I think that you've got quite a good mix here because Gaming Lord 04 knows a great deal about the intricacies of what you've got to do for this mission.
Jump.
And yeah, well, I was thinking more about where to go, what you need to do to get past certain points.
Yeah.
And for those of fellow strugglers such as myself, I'll be talking about key points which I found particularly difficult and best ways to manage them. So between the two of us, I think we should be able to give quite a balanced perspective of this mission.
Balanced, as all things should be. Yes, I did just quote Thanos, sue me. Another thing about
Cobra Kai.
Another thing to point out about this mission is the closest Destiny will ever get to a horror.
It does have a very aliens vibe to it.
Aliens vibe, yeah.
Certain points.
So yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. So I suppose first question to throw out for you from your perspective, and then I'll give mine. What would you say are the best types of weapons to have equipped, or key weapons you would want to have? Or
the
not
best weapons, I would say.
For this mission in particular, this mission in particular.
This mission in particular. Well, my current loadout is what I'd say is the best. I've got my Deadman's Tail, which is my favourite scout rifle. It's also the one that you receive at the end of this mission.
So they won't have it.
Well, any scout rifle, sniper rifle, either or.
Yeah.
So you can get range, you can beat enemies at range. A rocket launcher, key for the mini bosses and the boss at the end. Also good for crowd control. Swords, maybe fallen guillotine. That's very good for crowd control.
Yeah, I was gonna say myself. The main thing I was gonna say was
look how badass we look.
That is particularly badass.
That is. You've not seen my hunter in a while.
I was definitely going to say a sword would be useful because there's a lot of points in this when you find yourself in contained spaces.
Yeah. So a rocket launcher isn't the best when you're in contained spaces.
No, I would avoid rocket launchers and grenade launchers for this one.
Yes. The Vanguard saw value in our investigation. We are tasked with
okay, so first thing you want to do...
perfect example of my struggles on this.
So here's a perfect example of what not to do.
Can I jump in here then with something?
Hold on. The other weapon I'd say to use would be a assault or SMG.
Yes, that is good.
I currently have a fusion rifle. Let me go on whilst I'm changing.
One of the things I would say, shall we wait till this guy stops talking?
I stopped talking. Oh, you mean the other guy?
Yeah.
Come on.
He's still talking.
He's not talking for me.
He is for me.
You're not the one recording, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but I can. So one of the things I had a lot of problems with, and I don't know if it was mainly because of the warlock thing, because I remember doing it as hunter and finding it much easier with that triple jump. But this sort of initial part here, where there's lots of jumping, was quite difficult. If you're able to do it with somebody else, especially if the person you're able to do it with is a hunter, they can actually work their way around and open this door for you here. So, assuming that person is okay doing that, somewhat you can actually wait it out here.
Is that you saying go do that? Or...
No.
Okay.
Generally just trying to give some advice, because that should be the point of these videos. Exactly like that.
Do you want me to just go around?
Start going round. I'll try.
Okay.
I'll keep trying. Though.
So, let me just point out. So, there are... Let me just come over here just to... One, flex how I can jump better than you. Two, so there are things that you'll obviously think, oh, where do I go? When you walk in here, you'll look at the lever and think, oh, I need to pull down the lever. Nope. To open this door, you can't do that. You can't jump on those things to see anything. Nothing there. So what you need to do is you come down here. You'll see this platform where Saber's ghost is. See if you can make the jump. Go on. I believe in you. You did it. So yeah, this is key point. You need to jump here, and then you need to jump to this next bit where Saber currently is, shooting the panel. Then you want to jump round the corner. Then jump again. It's probably easy to clear the debris out, wouldn't you agree?
I definitely agree. It just seems to get mildly in the way.
You don't want to jump to this part here. I think the next jump is... so the next jump is to that part there. So yeah.
And I would say, I mean, obviously it depends. I think you can obviously achieve this with any Guardian, but I personally, as much as I am far more comfortable as a Warlock, I did find this all far easier as a Hunter with that triple jump.
Yeah, the triple jump for Hunter is probably the best to use. So, you don't want to jump to this part here. Don't worry if you fall into this gap here, you can easily just jump back out of it. You will not die.
Yeah, I fell into that bit quite a few times.
You did. So the end goal is that area there, but you'd think, oh, you could try and make it, but no. Don't try and make it, you'll die. You want to show an example? Or
up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, as long as you stay there to revive me if you want to get the camera on me.
Yeah, I got the camera on you.
Okay.
I was about to say, oh my god, he's gonna make it.
It'd have been like, I own jumping in Destiny.
And then immediately falls off. So yeah, you gotta jump up there. But where the hell are you going? Where are you going?
Hello.
You're going back.
Oh. We don't need to come over this side?
No.
I thought we needed to go up this way.
So, not what Saber does. You're meant to jump up to here.
I went too far.
Yeah. And
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
So, where do we jump next? I think it's up there. Yeah. So you then jump up above you. From that platform, there's a little gap here where you can jump to this one, and then you jump over here to this. This one here. It's not as tricky as you'd think.
It doesn't actually, from where I've got to, it doesn't seem to want to let me back.
You okay there, bud?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, anyway. I am realizing that this kind of like information stuff is kind of pointless, seeing as this is leaving when next Tuesday, but it's to give a bit of commentary to the whole little time we're playing. So then you want to just drop a little bit before jumping, because if you jump you will hit your head. Hey, you made it. Up there. There you go. So...
Transmitting the first decrypted message.
Nope. He won't make that jump.
More and more that royal slime.
Okay.
I see him pawing at the ear for hours, laughing.
Wait, what?
Just stay by the edge. Just stay by the edge.
Tomorrow. Maybe I can slip the hanger and get lost before anyone notices.
Show you my new dance I
know a
got.
few guardians who might want to hear what I've seen.
I give you the Bully Maguire.
That's nice. So is it that one up there I'm meant to be aiming for?
I'll shoot at it. The one that is like directly above you.
That one?
Yeah.
How
If you
the hell am I getting
if you
up to
step back a bit, step to the edge of that over there, you'll see you can get to it from there.
Okay.
There you go, and then you can try jump to this one. Where are you?
I literally just fell right past you. I actually went past the platform and slid right past you.
I also got the rare legendary sword, the other half. It's
Oh!
part of the
I
food.
literally just pressed against the ledge.
You'll be fine. We'll just continue dancing like Bully Maguire.
Yeah. Try. No, that's just tasteful. Just bang my head on the ledge of the ship.
Do you remember when I said drop down a bit and then jump?
No.
Okay, right. Teamwork at its finest, ladies and gents.
So drop down, then jump.
Yes. Don't press X twice.
What, so just single jump?
Yeah. You
So
can't
don't
triple
float
jump.
like you normally do. No, I know, but that's don't press X 3 times then. So press it twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you hold as a warlock, don't you, for gliding?
No. You have to double press before you glide.
Ah, okay. I'll just stand out the way just in case.
Oh. Oh, and I nearly did it! God damn it, mother. Oh, I hate this so much. I'd like
this
to
is
point
where
out
he almost quit.
I am glad that they are getting rid of this. And I hope the person that designed this level dies in a train crash.
I hope that they live a long and prosperous life.
For the algorithm.
What?
I'm back.
Hey, you've got the you've got. I have the purple one. Wait, how the hell do you have a 30th anniversary weapon?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I've had this for ages, mate.
How when you didn't get the 30th anniversary? I'm confused. Anyway, so you just want to go through the vents here. If you're noticing the plants, that is that's basically the story of what's going on in this thing. So you're then gonna come up to this vent. You can just shoot the vent, and then you just continue forward. I don't think. Oh, you can shoot through here. It doesn't give you anything, but you can shoot through here. You then want to drop down here. Hear the noises. That's the boss. When I was playing this solo for the first time, I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And then you're gonna so you're gonna come over here. See these two pipes here together. Vent behind it. Shoot that vent. Then gonna slide under or crouch under. Smooth. Then jump up here. Then you're gonna keep walking past. Turn left. Then keep going. Don't be fooled by the orange light that I was just then. Then another vent down here. Continue, and then this is what Saber was on about before, where one of you could just come round and do it yourself, and then open this for the others.
There you go.
So yeah. So here is the main gimmick of the whole thing. Saber, would you like to use them next week? These things here. Don't shoot it.
I was.
Stand a bit closer just in case.
That's as close as I get.
Okay. So these, you'll have these little force shields here. If you shoot these, you get a buff, and you can walk through the force field. Saber. And you can walk through the force field. So from here you'll obviously see that the brutes and stuff like that have killed Cabal, which is fun. It's a fun thing. Very pretty, yeah, very pretty. Murder, how beautiful. You don't want to jump here and jump up onto these pipes here, and I thought you weren't gonna make that then. You're then gonna this vent here, come through here.
Did your data mining yield anything about a crown? Amsat detailed an ornate procession that brought a hive crown from Leviathan to Goliath.
They're on about the crown of sorrow. I'm not getting into that. Focus on the thing at hand. Is there anything back here?
The two are entwined.
There is nothing back here.
Does the difference
But I thought I'd show it anyway.
There is a difference.
There might
Makes
be
our
secrets or
understanding
something.
of the darkness of a
Anyway, jump through here and jump up to this ledge here. There is quite a bit of jumping, so you can either jump onto that bit there, or you can go right under it and jump through here. And then just jump here, and then
these bits of jumping, even for someone who struggles a lot with the jumping, these bits aren't too bad.
It's part outside, that's the problem.
Yeah, when you get past the bit outside, most of the rest of it in here is quite easy. There is one other bit later on, which is sort of because it's timed. That's then a bit more of a problem, but it's the timing rather than the
Oh right, yes, yeah. I was thinking, what do you mean because it's time? Anyway, here's the first part of the mission where you actually come against goddamn Screebs. These things are annoying as all hell. they have killed me and Saber on multiple occasions.
Oh yes.
So the reason you're coming through here is to pull this lever.
What do you presume they are? The crown, the entity?
If we make a joke about it, we'll get sued.
Sustained by fixation.
Only if it was
until
the
there
wrong
is
lever.
nothing left to reap.
And we made the joke. That's over.
Why do we even have that lever?
Okay. Emperor's New Group for anyone. Okay, so after you've done that, you're going to want to jump over to the other side here. Go through this doorway, and then through either side. Doesn't matter which, they lead to the same spot. And then you want to jump down here. Where you'll see Screeves again. So yeah. Then you're going to want to jump up here, where you'll be met with
Death.
the Saber at least. So yeah, you're then going to want to jump to this pillar here. Then jump here. Here is another gimmick in the game. In this mission, where are you?
I'm slowly falling to my doom.
You didn't make it, did you?
I actually did, and then walked off the edge.
Why did you walk off the edge?
Choose to walk off the edge. It just happened.
Okay, here's the other gimmick of the mission. The fuses. So come and shoot fuse. The trapdoor opens up, and then you are once again met with death.
Ooh.
I forgot there was more than the ones that were just there.
That wasn't just for saberduelgaming this time.
Nope, it was for me.
Death is here.
Death is coming. Anyway, so going to ignore that I screamed like a little girl.
You kind of did.
Shut up. Right, I'm going. I think you need to jump up here first, right? So yeah, you jump up here to find the second lever, and then the fuse opens up there. No, it doesn't.
It hasn't. Nothing's opened.
Wait, no, I'm aware of what I have done. I made a mistake. So the lever opens up this doorway here. If you're doing this with two people, ask your other teammate to stand where Saber is, because the lever on the other side of that doorway is going to open this. There's going to be a fuse, which then leads to the next part. I will show you as I'm jumping across what that next part is. So the fuse that Saber is standing by will open that door down there. So on the count of 3, when I pull the lever, he is going to shoot the fuse. 1, 2, 3. Now it doesn't have to be as coordinated as that. You can just say I pulled the lever and shoot the fuse, but that's how we've done it the past 2 times. You can now see that the door is now open. Now you're probably wondering how you're going to go through the door when there's a grinder there. You okay there, bud?
Yep.
Okay. So this platform here will turn as you approach it. Where are you?
I have no idea. I was trying to get to where you are.
You jump up the thing.
Yeah, so I went left instead of right.
Okay. Now this part's annoying, isn't it?
Very much.
So you want to jump down this, and you want to be careful when you come out at the end, because there is a possibility that you die.
So do you want to explain
So this part is fun. So once you pull that lever, the floor is going to open up. There's going to be three fuses that you are going to have to shoot to stop these walls coming in. This is a trash compactor. This is a Star Wars moment. But as another thing that happens when you pull that lever, screeps spawn in. We all know how much we love screeps.
Screw 'em.
Yes. So pull the lever, Saber.
Don't want to.
Do it. Do it now.
Okay.
Ruin the joke. Right. Pull the lever, Saber. And now the floor has opened up. We will look for fuses. Close creeps.
I would say generally it's helpful if one person is checking the fuses. It's better to have multiple people in the party. Have someone just focusing on taking out fuses.
So that is one. That is two. And that is three. No, it's not. I was lied to. I thought that was the fuse. I was lied to. It wasn't the fuse. This is gonna kill us now, guys.
Glad we were able to preserve this moment.
Yeah, so was I. Sorry. So yeah, I was tricked by Glimmer in the fuse thing. It wasn't a fuse. I thought it was a fuse. So yeah, anyway.
So that's an example of what not to do.
I could have sworn it was a fuse. So, take two. See now all the trash is nicely neat lined up.
Yeah, it's because it all gets squashed into the middle where we just died.
I don't know what you're talking about anyway. Pull the lever! I don't think squabs spawn screeps on the second time. What's happening? There's one. There's two. You see anywhere?
Down here.
Wait, what? Can't jump down there because things. Where is the fuse? I cannot see the fuse. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's probably part of one of the beginning. Well. Death.
What we die.
Okay. So, another example of what not to do.
You guys are so lucky to have us here showing you how to do this.
You are so lucky indeed. Anyway. Back to it. Right. So you search this half, I'll go to this half where I know the other two are. That's one. One, go. Two. Where is the third one?
There.
Through the hole, through the hole, through the hole.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. Oh, it stops just by the door. Anyway, so you're then gonna want to come here, go through this. Another thing to note about this, make sure you are prepared to drop down here before you drop down here. This is the first battle area. So yeah, and another thing to note about the door thing, the trash compactor part, they are those are random each time. So yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Have you got our Lord and Savior ready?
I do.
Alright, let's go. Alright. So that is the boss that we fight at the end. But these guys, these next guys, these are the ones that we killed. Okay. Where are you?
Oh, I'm dead. Let me know when you want those from.
I think I got it with the sword. We'll save Nova Bomb for the next one with the abominations. So yeah, once you clear that room, you then want to come through here. You are going to drop down, then follow this round. Then you're going to go around this. Doesn't matter if you go up or down for this part. Yeah, so through here. Now prepare yourself beforehand. Make sure everything's reloaded before you charge head first. Then do not use Nova Bomb yet. This is why a scout rifle or sniper rifle is good in this case.
Death isn't.
No, death isn't. Another good thing is, because they have enemies at on the little bridge there, a good thing to do is to have one of your party members go up and the other one stay down. If you're once again doing it with two, if you're doing it with three, have one go to the left, one go to the right, one go up top. I've got abomination spawning in, which means there is also going to be screens.
Yeah, I've seen 2 screens spawning.
Free screens. How long you got left there?
I'm back.
The music's so dramatic. That approaches.
And I'm dead.
Okay, but so yeah, you will die a few times. That is inevitable in any Destiny thing.
Make sure that one person is dead, the other one stays.
Yes. One thing to make sure is that you want to make sure that even if you're dead, make sure the other person either hides to stay alive or is immediately coming to revive you.
Anything knows the bomb?
One of the abominations will come around this way to do it. Do I have a status? Healing them? I think you missed the abomination, by the way. Yeah. Changing out my weapons a bit. Another good thing to go for is the chieftains, but do be careful of the abominations because they have a massive aim assist. Is that all chieftains gone, by the way? Or is that... Okay. So, another thing to keep in mind, once you kill one abomination, chieftains will respawn, so make sure to get the hell out of there.
Well, once you get down to one abomination, if you go either side, you can only really shoot left or right straight ahead. So, if one of us is on one side, the other one's on the back. Yep. That's just working until we're going
So, what I would recommend to do is, because the chieftain do spawn in on that ridge, if you're standing on that ridge, stand back. There is still a chieftain alive. Is stand back and finish off the abomination there. He's currently distracted by Saber's ghost.
I said corpse, but that sounds
nice. See what I mean by aim assist? It will literally... Right, and that is after one more shot. One abomination down. Screeves. Oh, there was one behind me. Be careful. Right, okay. I'll run to stay alive. Right, I'm going to throw my super at that group of enemies there. Scream! Oh god! Screams are probably the most annoying thing that came out of the second. Careful, because that abomination seems to really like shooting in our direction. So, the best place to kill all the chieftains from first is the ridge, because that is a very good advantage. Because you can literally peek over the edge and shoot at the abomination. Which, I reckon is so, it's distracted by Saber. So I killed that chief. I killed the chief.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm alive. I think I can take 2 hits. I think it's 2 that takes. Just go straight in. So once you kill the abominations, if you've still got the lurkers and the chieftains still around, just gotta kill them. Okay. That's that. So next part is the jumping part.
Seems Callus has fled.
So you're gonna want to jump over
Emperor
here.
Callus has left us. His shadow broods.
What are you doing?
The legionaries spread rumors saying he merged with darkness. He is dead. He fights to save us. Words
Doesn't work
Okay.
to
false
people.
confidence.
Doesn't work to
I'm back,
The
sorry.
Emperor is gone. None know where. May we abide his return.
I
No,
apologise, I
it
need
is
to
a
pause
trick.
there for a moment.
He is hiding here or elsewhere. He did not simply vanish.
I have a better throne, alright.
I have a better dance.
No you don't. No you don't. You really
I
don't.
can really dance.
I have the Bully Maguire dance. Go on, try me. Anyway, so the next you want to then jump to this.
Wrong video, didn't we? Should have just done a Destiny dance off.
You then want to jump up to this here, and then jump down to this one here. Now this part, you're probably going to be thinking, oh, where do I go? Because there's not a clear view of where you need to go. There's this door here, you'll probably think you need to go through the door. You don't. You have to go through where that light is shining from. Up there. So the best way to not even finish talking, and he's already doing it. So the best way to do it is jump onto this pile here, jump up here, then you're going to want to jump onto the ship. You can jump onto here, and then over here. Then you can simply jump up. Then you're just going to want to come through here. Follow it through, drop down. And yeah, you are then met with this area. So, I wouldn't say there's heavy combat in this area, would you?
No, there's still a fair whack to do.
There is.
Not really.
So, what you want to do for this area is there is another lever.
Callus's surgeons experimented on the Scorn. Cranial dissections, dark ether drownings to engorge them.
Pull this lever, opens this up. You'll,
link them together in shared consciousness.
you'll see that you will need that because through here there's one of them force fields. So, to the plan.
To exploit their connection to the darkness. Had Callus seen Toro Bottle fall,
We're then going to want to
as I
run
did,
through here,
would he have learned then?
through the door, through this area. Now, be warned, there are screeps. There are more screeps. It is the only thing they had access to in this mission, it seems like. Just like, what could really annoy the player? Screeps. Go on, lure him out.
Okay, who's dead?
Okay, so where you want to go from here is you want to go up the ramp. There is another lever. Shocker.
Wait, lever? They haven't used that trope before.
I know they haven't. So down here there is now a fuse. Now you could go up to it, but you see the fuse will get rid of that electrified force field. So save it.
Done.
Now this is open for a short time. There is now... See? It's back up. Saber can't get there. Ow, ow, ow. I walked into it whilst I was trying to look at you. Saber can't get back up here. Can't. He can stand there, waiting for me to open the... What do you think? But the reason you're coming up here is because there's a lever. It will then open this door up. Some things you can scan. And then there is another lever. Hey bud. Off you go. And then what you want to do, there is another plant. Okay, so I need to find the plant that's in this room. Where is it? It's down here. When you pull that lever, you also not only open that door, you open this door. Well, why are you up there?
I haven't got a clue where you are.
I'm below.
Wow. That's not where you are, so.
Planted. We need to plant. Okay, so once again, stand by it. You're then going to want to run up here, run up this ramp, jump on the ledge, jump on this ledge, and go through the force field. You should have 3 seconds to spare, and you literally just made it in time. And then here is the next bit of fighting. There's not that much fighting, but there are creeps. When in doubt, those creeps. That's the rules of this.
Having a grenade waiting to just blow them all up.
Or
you need to get one of them, and then the rest of them just blow themselves.
You just need to kill one of them, and then the rest will. Yeah. The rest will fall. Good way to clear this all out. Use a sword. As you can see, I'm very clearly the cooler one because I have purple, like Mace Windu.
Copyright infringement.
Okay, saying the character's name is not copyright. Making another character calling it the exact same color character and then making money, that character is copyright, yeah. So this, probably wondering, where's the plan? You'll find another lever, then round here. This is where the plant will be. What that lever does is it opens up this door here. You will find a Scorpius. It may kill you, it may not. But you will also find in here is a fuse. Gonna want to shoot the fuse, go to the plant, and wreak havoc. Then make your way to the pit. This next part is annoying. This is what I like to call the labyrinth.
Oh, and we've had many a moment struggling with this one.
Yes, we have. Now, do not shoot any more vents.
Okay.
Now, this is where you want to come for the plant. Directly after that is this area. You're then going to want to shoot through this again. Do not shoot past it. There are screams in these tunnels, so be careful. Now through here again, through again. There is an open door. Wait a second. We've missed something, I think. Don't need wreak havoc. Shoot all the vents. I forgot how we do it. My brain. Shoot every vent you find. Wait, I think I found it. Okay, panic over. Found it. panic over. Okay. So, for future reference... Wait, can you just go through here? No, you can't. It's just blocked up. So, future reference. You are going to jump down from here. You're going to look. You're going to see a single one, double one, a single one again, then another double one. You're going to want to shoot the double ones. The one here is the plan. You're then going to want to go through here, take a left, go through here again. Do not bother with that vent. Here is where you want to go. This force field. So, you then obviously want to go to the plant, get the buff, wait for Saber to join us. You then want to run through straight to the door. There you go.
Ah!
This is the part that we struggle with. Now, do you want to talk about anything, say? Because it's been mainly me talking, and I feel like you should say something.
No, I think it is fair to say this was one of the... after the initial jumping start part, this was the main part where I struggled. Yeah. And I think part of that is because I was very much following. And what I noticed was there's a certain point, just before I get to this corner here, he goes around the corner and you can't then see which way they turn. So you're then left up, and because everything's going so fast and there's so many turns, you can't just remember left, right, left, 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 or something like that. It's far too a bit too spicy for that, should we say?
It's a bit too hot and spicy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try again and see how we do. Okay. Go straight, left.
One of the best, but no expenses.
Left, right, and boom.
Hey, push me.
There
okay, so once you come through here, there's another lever.
Levels. I don't know how these work. I haven't seen one of these before.
So what happens is you hold square, and it goes down, and the red becomes green.
That is interesting.
So then you're going to come through here, you're going to come through here, you're going to think, oh, we're in a new area. You're back where you started. Now what that lever has done is this is the wrong way to be doing this. It has opened up this door, which has now led to this beautiful force field, which is damaging, as we saw Saber die to it just before. So obviously there's already the plant here. Come to the plant, shoot the plant, get the buff, then go for the portal. And then this is the next bit of fighting. There are 2 abominations at the end, so be careful. There are also, you guessed it, streaks. That enemy that they haven't used at all in this mission.
Well, that's original.
Yeah, you gotta have originality. You know? Anyway, once the fire calms down, I'll just run straight through the fire.
Here we have abominations. No
there
problem.
are abominations. Now, what you want to do is you want to charge in head first, slice and dice. You're gonna slice and dice, or you can be strategic about it, but we have swords.
You are spending far too much time talking.
Huh?
Just run in and kill everything.
Now you're talking my language. Now,
like, should I stand like a Nova Bomb? You're like, run in, and I'm like, well, hell yeah, run in.
just like, Oh my god, we never get to run in. I obviously now thinking again, what do I do? Well, you be surprised, because round here, hidden by all this growth.
Let me see. I think I know how to work them now.
Do you? Go on. He did it! Now you're probably wondering what else is there. It's another fuse. You're gonna shoot the fuse. You're gonna open the door, you're gonna find there's another force field, and you guessed it, you're gonna need to shoot another plant. It's very repetitive, and that's why we're trying to make it funny. Is it working?
No.
I was asking you, I was asking algorithm.
I don't think the algorithm knows these.
Don't know. Don't know. Knows we all exist, seeing as I was copyrighted.
So this is another one of those parts where I struggle a bit, not with the actual doing it, but more the timed manner of it. Do you want to talk to a little bit about what the aim of this part is?
I will. The aim of this part is to get to the boss room. Now, you want to jump over to... Why am I doing that voice? I didn't even mean to go into that voice. You want to jump to this. So, you then, obviously, we met one of these things before where you approach it and it flips over. Where did you go?
I'm just doing it.
Then there is another one where you jump and you flip over. Now, here is a ghost shell for anyone who's interested. It has no importance to us here. You're then going to want to jump up there. You jump up here. You're thinking, oh, it's blocked. Now the real thing is you want to shoot this guy here before he kills you. Now, oh god. You then here.
Actually knocked me off the edge.
Did I?
I went to land and bashed into you and then fell off the side.
Now, so don't go ahead like here. Well, actually do go ahead here and prepare to kill these guys just for next time so you don't get murderized. I'll do that now. Just yeah. So you could open this. Which obviously introduces us to Scorpius and my death. Now, here is the thing about this. You can have... It's like the beginning part, where you can have one person do it. For the sake of your sanity, Saber, I'm going to let you stay here, and I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, jump back here, and you'll find a fuse. What that fuse does is, if you don't fall to your death, it opens the door. I fell to my death, yes, of course I did.
Do you want me to come and get you?
No, it's fine. I've got 8 seconds. Is that? Load. Okay. So that opened up this here. And the reason you want to come through here is a portal. And the reason you want to go through this portal is to get the boost again. Now you're probably wondering, where do you get the boost to get to that portal? I'll show you. Back at the beginning. So you want to jump all the way back from where you started, and you're going to want to shoot this plant here. You're then going to want to jump, turn, and as quickly as possible just let the buff go down, then shoot the plant again. Run past Saber. Hi Saber, how you doing? And now you've made it here, and then you ditch Saber.
That is fine with me. I know what's on the next. I know what's coming up next. So
he knows what's coming up. He's gonna want to Saber. So the reason I said you can just leave him is because you can then open this up. That opens up a door that they can then go through, and through that door is a plant, which they can go through here. Hey bud.
Hello.
Now, there is a raid banner circle. It is good to put the raid banner circle down so you have heavy ammo, your super, if you don't already have your super. Now, you want to check with your partner if they're ready? You ready?
No. So
he said no, but he's going to be ready.
One thing I'd like to add, so this is where going through here is where you may want to rethink the weapons you've got.
Yes.
So you might want to talk through about some of the ones, because I'm thinking this is where you need some. A sword is not necessarily always.
A sword is not necessary. As good as they are for crowd control, they're not good in this situation. Now, let me quickly go into the app and change my weapons. For obviously your main one, you want a powerful one, you want a fast one, you want an auto rifle. So I'm obviously changing mine to an auto rifle. I have now also got another gnawing hunger, which is another auto rifle. I want 2 auto rifles. That's how I want to play. I have a rocket launcher. My personal one that I'm using that recently was released is Galahorn, but you don't need to use Galahorn. You can use any rocket launcher ever. Have you ever seen Galahorn before?
I believe I've seen you use it, but not properly.
Okay.
Can I just as an option? So this is a question so much. If you've got a good grenade launcher, is that as useful as the rocket launcher?
It depends what grenade launcher. If it's a special one and it doesn't bounce, and you,
I was thinking the Colony.
Colony is a very good rocket not a grenade launcher to use. Colony, if for those of you who don't know, shoots little termite things that run around and go towards enemies, and it blows them up. It's a very good one to use. I'm ashamed of you for asking.
I knew that. That's why I've already got it equipped. I'm just trying to give you content, mate. So
I know.
I was not realizing that.
I realized. I was just trying to make a joke. Anyway, there is another plant. Shocker. You're gonna want to stand next to the plant. Saber. Get next to the plant. Saber. You're gonna want to shoot the plant. You wanna get the buff. You wanna go through here. You wanna do not drop down the vent.
What the hell?
Saber, you're going the wrong way.
Ah.
Saber, we've done this mission countless times.
I'm just gonna do it again.
Right through it. He was showing you what not to do, ladies and gents. Now what you want to do is drop down the vent. Do not drop down it. So here is the boss arena. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure everything's loaded. You want to make sure you...
I have no special ammo.
Well, that's great. So yeah.
It's okay. I'm sure I will do very soon.
So you're gonna see the boss. The boss is gonna spawn in immediately. You're gonna fight the boss a bit. You're gonna get him down to about 1/3 of his health. Once that happens, he's gonna go to the lower area of this room. You're gonna want to shoot the enemies that are there. Shoot the enemies, and then once that happens, there are going to be 3 levers around the room that you're gonna want to deactivate. Now, then, once you deactivate them, you can now go below and shoot him. Now, what me and Saber did is we had one person going down at a time, making sure that the other one didn't die so we could continue, instead of both of us going down, guns blazing.
Yeah, generally the one person who goes down, the other one who stays up on the top floor is generally pretty safe, aren't they?
Yes.
Until,
I think it's about, it's halfway between each bar. He has 3 bars of health. Well, he has 1 bar, but they're separated into 3. Now, once you get halfway through the first one, well, second one, but yeah. Anyway, I actually don't think it's I think it's the first one. Anyway, either way, halfway through each one, there's going to be enemies that spawn in, which is where the person on the second one is. If your teammate has died from being down below, you're going to be pretty screwed. No offense.
No, definitely true.
So yeah, especially if you're doing it with 2 people. So anyway, let's. It's probably easier to show you instead of tell. So let's do it. Just give me a second.
Okay, are we ready?
We are ready. Now, what me and Saber like to do is we like to go around here. Spawns in and chases you down. You're going to want to fight into about the third of the first bar. Now, he doesn't tend to come around this area here, so it's safer area. What you do have to watch for is the attacks that he does, and he does also run away quite a bit, so you just got to be careful. Just let him play to your rules, don't go out and head first into battle.
Definitely helpful to have a warlock at this point as well. So
it is, so you have a healing rift.
Yeah.
So there you go, we got him down to a third of his health, off the third bar. So you then, enemies spawned in, you want to kill the enemies, you want to make sure you kill the screeps, because the screeps will kill you. You also want to kill the chieftains. Chieftains spawn the little flame turrets, they are flame chieftains. You want to make sure you kill them immediately, because they also spawn in screeps. And we do not like screeps.
We do that.
I wonder what it's like if you do a finisher on the screen. I'm not going to test it out. Anyway, obviously, there's 3 stalkers for each chieftain, and there are 3 chieftains in the area. I am dead. So yep, chieftains, kill chieftains. I also forgot to mention that every time, oh yep, once you kill all the chieftains, 2 stalkers spawn in on either side. So you also want to go in here, make sure that the enemy that is in here is dead, because that is where one of the levers is. Now, if you're once again doing it with 2 people, assign a person to left or right. If you're playing with 3, assign someone left, middle, right. Now, when it comes to levers, me and Saber stand here, and we do a count of 3, pull the lever, 1, 2, 3. And then have one of your teammates go into here and pull this lever. You are going to burn up, you won't die, you'll be brought down to that much health, shown on my screen, and now you can safely go down to the boss. That is so contradictory.
And it is probably worth thinking from this point on, you actually have quite a bit of control, so you can take your time.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got Nova Bomb, if you've used Nova Bomb during that first bit, I mean, I wouldn't advise it, but sometimes you might need to.
Yeah.
And if you have, you can just sit here and wait.
You can just sit here and wait for your super to come up.
Yeah.
It's what we do. It's what we do, and you're gonna see us play.
I would actually suggest, if you got into trouble in that first part, it's better to use Nova Bomb or your super than to use ammo, because that's going to grow back. The ammo isn't. So, you know, don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah. So another thing to do is, so obviously once again, assign someone left, right, middle. If you're doing it 3, left, right. If you're doing it with 2. So Saber, I'll go over here. You go to there, and then you say whichever one of you wants to go down first. Do you want to go down first?
Yeah, so I'll go down first, and like I said, I will use Nova Bomb, because then that while I'm using my rocket launcher, that gives time for Nova Bomb to come back in. What I would say is sometimes you jump down, you're going to be confronted by his pals and stuff first.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're aiming to get the main big bad, but sometimes it won't work. So don't stress too much. You've got to clear. You might have to clear them out sometimes first because they will throw themselves in the way.
And that is only once you get him down to halfway. So whoever's on the top whilst they're down there, getting him down to halfway, make sure you are paying attention to what's happening above. So yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So I've dropped down. Obviously you guys can't see me. But,
so what he's going to do is he's going to find the boss. He's then going to throw his Nova Bomb at the boss. And then it's going to get him down to some amount of health. Now, as I said, I think it's the next bar actually that it does it, so never mind. So yeah, the best thing to do would to be jump back up after you've done damage. Wait for him to heal up. Are you healed up?
Now I'm.
Okay. So I'm now gonna go down over here. Now, the best part about being on this side is you can kind of floor him over a bit, like here. Hi, how you doing? Then you can jump back up to this pipe. You can see where he's just attacked, and you can throw down your super. Now, as Sable was saying, he will be confronted by his mates, but he does tend to also be down here, just by the edge, and he's almost done bar. So yeah, you just want to keep lowering him over, just ever so slightly. So yeah, just like, whilst he's just there, like doing his little grin and stuff like that. So he is down to a tiny little bit. What I'm going to say is, Saber, you take over for a little bit, and I will stay up top. So once a bar is done, that is when the floor is going to reset, and you're going to have to do the levers again. You're going to have to kill all the people that are up here again. So yeah, just be prepared for that.
So I'm about to drop down. I've got my grenade launcher. I'm going to avoid. There's a temptation just to get down there and start shooting tons and tons of grenades. I would just fire a couple. After that, you just end up hitting the wrong things sometimes. So instantly, I landed next to someone else instead, which is annoying. There he is.
Now, Saber is
now he's in room.
Yes.
So I am one.
Running like hell. Now things are spawning up around here.
Now,
what you want to do is,
died, but
now what you want to do is, like, if you're obviously only one person, you're gonna you're gonna want to be a bit more prepared for that. So if you do that, you are gonna have to start the fight all over again. And you have no choice, you are just thrown down here. There is no safety. No.
The one thing to be aware is sometimes when you have to walk further in, every time you go down, you are at risk of dying.
Yeah.
So, but obviously it is tricky when you're the last one left on top.
Yes.
It's all well and good being prepared, but sometimes you're just going to get hit with more things than you expected. So this time around, again, I will not start until my Nova Bomb is.
So the other problem is, as Saber defeat the other, like, did run down to the first bar, he did die, and once you get down to the first bar, the levers are reset, and you start burning up in that area. So obviously you want to just try not to burn up, pretty much.
I know you guys watching couldn't see, but another thing to bear in mind when I was down there, after I took him down to that point, he became immune. So there was no way for me to continue fighting at that point.
As always, healing grip, the warlocks is recommended. Then teleport away, you're then going to want to shoot the chieftains, get rid of them, get rid of everything up here. What I might do different this time is I might save the saber, I'll get him down to the final bit, because my area there's a bit more of a chance for me to survive if I just stand close.
I would also say with the hunter having that triple jump, you've probably got a better chance of getting the hunter.
Yes, you do. Yeah. That is the benefit of. It's good to have these mistakes. It's good to have these mistakes. Not making it seem like we're the best or anything.
This is live and raw. This is completing the mission as it actually is, not one of those sort of Photoshop streams where it looks all perfect. We're not going to pretend.
You leave THG Jez alone, alright?
I'm leaving. Not in a preview.
What?
You just
yeah, I just realised I went in here, did the lever by mistake. So another thing to point out, I forgot this was a thing. Don't revive me, don't revive me!
Too late.
You wanna do the first ones out here first and then send someone in there. I made that mistake, I died. I forgot. So
I
yeah.
have my super again.
Yeah. Saber, go to the side you were on last time. I'll go to this side.
Okay.
Okay. We messed up with the levers there.
I was gonna say, dude, it didn't even give me the option to open the lever.
So yeah. I'll say
You've already
Saber.
done it.
Yeah. I'll go down first this time. I'll use my super. I'll get him down a bit. Whatnot. So I'm gonna obviously stand here. I can see him here. Just gonna throw down my super. Then gonna want to jump up. Why is my super up there? Why is my super up? Little malfunction with the super.
I was gonna say, it didn't seem to take much up.
So it's also good to have a rocket launcher for this. This is why I recommend a rocket launcher. And that is why the 100 triple jump is also pretty good in this fight. Edge as well.
Okay, are you back up?
I think I'll get him down to the end here. He's sticking by my side, pretty much. Right, let's come to the middle area. Right, halfway. Enemies down there. So yeah, I'll try clear enemies that are on this end. There might be some on your end, but you are free to go down.
dead, but I hit an overground.
You on the edge or no? You're down there.
No, I'm way down here. When I came down, there was like literally about 4 of them right by my side.
Yeah.
I tried shooting, but my only chance was to try and jump.
Boss is also by your side as well.
Yeah.
Okay. My side. So you can also switch around and stuff. So I'll just say Saber, stay up there.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Now, are we expecting when you pass now from
Yes. So I'm just gonna have to clear these guys out. And clear them out. Then see if the reach out is boss. Actually no. I'll do damage to the boss using rocket launchers. This chieftain's been if I die here,
I don't. I won't. Just me, my stance will be
okay, alright. Take your trusty Gallahorn, aim it at the boss, shoot the boss, and then run. Try run successfully. Now another thing to note is that when he does his overhead swing, he does get a bit stunned, he does get stuck. So once you see it go red, that's what I mean by it burns up. Be careful, you are flying where this respawn. The thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my super here just to clear the area. Helps. Does help. Also recommend that when you see a finisher chance, use it. You don't tend to use finishers, do you?
Not very often, but I definitely see the benefit, especially in this league.
Yeah,
it's a good way to finish them off, saves a bit of ammo.
Bullets. I mean, if you have primary ammo, that's now infinite now, so yeah. You don't need to worry about that, it's just heavy and special ammo. Now, Saber, go to that side. Now, on this side. And on the count of 3, let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Then, go in here. Shoot the enemy. Go to the whatever. Then you are safe to go there to that area again. Now when you get halfway done with the second bar, you are going to have a bit more more enemies up here, so definitely be careful. Now, how close are you to charging your super?
Past halfway. That is half colony.
Okay, so you have ammo in colony? Go down. Go.
Okay.
I didn't shoot anything. I shot in that direction. Now I'm shooting. Go! You're free!
Okay, so I'm down here currently. I can see him over there. So I'm gonna.
I didn't fall down. Got one. I did.
I'm actually managed to make it up.
Now, I'm going to go down on my side, I'm going to look for him, I'm going to shoot him off launch, and I'm going to go up and down. Hello, Mr. Boss. Rocket launcher to the face. That's a third of the way. Scrapes. Still alive?
Yeah. I actually find in these bits getting to that little bit of where you actually start at the level, it's quite good, just because you've gotten back to something.
I say, do I have that on my side? Yes, I do have that on my side. Okay, so it's when you get him to a third of his health. And then when you get him to halfway, he also has. So obviously,
Would you like to go back down again?
I've already got back down to try to take care of some of the enemies. Back up now, so if you want to go back down.
Okay. And it is really important to communicate with each other, make sure there's always someone back there.
They're all on my side, so you should be safe.
They're not.
Oh. Well, they were on my side.
He's not.
Now what you want to do is if you obviously have one of them, one of your teammates distracting, you can go down and throw a melee like I did.
I will say, I did actually die, but I managed to get off as well as a few shots of colony. I actually managed to get the super out of it.
Yeah. So you see, almost done. Just a bit more. I have my super, but I'm going to wait for Saber to respawn.
Yeah.
So we don't fail.
Always wise.
Always communicate, make sure that you're alive.
And just to clarify, after you come back, after you hit your super, will there be other periods where it will remain quiet here? Give me the chance to my super to come back down.
So, once we obviously get him down again, we're going to have to redo all the levers again. We'll have that to deal with. So, obviously, hello, Mr. Boss. Now, I know I didn't do much, but that is because the enemy's got in the way. It's heavy ammo. Be careful, Tony. Be careful, Saber.
Yes, be very careful.
So, that was heavy ammo, so I grabbed the heavy ammo. Where is he? There he is. Right, okay. And we are now down to the final bar. Enemies obviously going to spawn in. Let's take him out as quickly as possible. Make sure his teammate doesn't.
And I will say, I was stood in the worst of the place.
Where
I stood myself, I stood right here, in between both sides, well, all three sides where they stood.
Yeah, that's not the best place to stand.
No, it was the worst place.
Okay, we'll make it so that, right, so the rule is, obviously you have your sides. Each side has the little cubby where you kind of start. Go there immediately after you come to you. Once you clear all the chieftains and stuff like that, there is going to be some ravages and streets. Take them out. Get rid of them. Nobody wants them here. They're not a lot of fun.
They suck.
They do suck. They drain the life of time. And there's a chieftain now. And a finisher. And you obviously have the stalkers that spawn once you clear out this area. Now, obviously, just remember to be careful. Make sure if one dies, make sure either they or you are careful not to die. So, obviously, levers again. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. And then, obviously, send someone in here. Turn this lever. Pull the lever across. And now you're ready to go down and attempt to kill him. How close are you to having a charge? Super.
I'm just past halfway.
Right, so I am literally just about to use my super. So you stay up here. I'll get him down this side. Blow him over. Hello, Mr. Boss. Where are you? You are here. Take that. Face. Melee. Grenade. Ow.
And we have...
Ah, okay. I was expecting this much company. Obviously, just remember to be careful. Make sure you don't die.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
It is easy stuff. But just remember, go to what chemicals and basically flank around the pillar. Right. Take down the chief. Again. Especially be careful of the one in the middle, especially when it's a bar is over, because he does spawn in screens, so be careful. Pretty sure it's in screens. You got this, chieftain? Oh, that was an exciting game. Okay, anyway. Let me check where he is, and then I'll say we'll go down. Have you got your super?
No, I do have colony. Yeah.
So he is by me. So I've got 5 rockets left. I'll take him down. Well, I'll take him down a bit. Why is it reflecting in the... Those of you who are watching this stream or video later, you'll see that like the actual scope of the rocket launcher is reflecting something, but that is not what is obviously behind me and stuff. So that's interesting. So I just mentioned that because I just saw what was going on. Anyway, still by me, rocket launcher, leg, more company down there. Make sure to kill the chieftains, they will spawn the little tether things, so just remember to be careful. You've got some on your side, Saber, so I cleared out the Ravagers. Chieftains don't worry.
You want me to go down there?
I'll take out the chieftain. Oh, the boss is by the chieftain. Boss is not right for me. I'll lure him over to my side. Do you have your super?
Not yet, but it will come in soon.
Make sure I get this. Actually, we'll wait till I think I get to halfway.
And we have gone in. And I've got my super now. Full timing.
Would you like to do the honors, Saber?
Happy to.
So Saber's now going to go finish him off. I think he's round my side. And that is it. That is the mission.
Whatever.
Over this side. Saber.
Coming up now.
Don't make me Galahorn you. Right, okay, so you're probably thinking, oh, this is the end of the mission. Where's my reward? You go through here, in this cubby hole where I was for most of the time. This is now opened up. You're going to want to go through here, and there's a vent. Shoot the vent, go down here, and it opens up, and you will find this opening here. Now what you got is the hunter who was in the lore, was sent here, things, and you'll also see his gun, Deadman's Tail. Now it says steal. They're gonna steal it, and at the end of the mission, which it takes a second, me and Saber realised this when the first time we did it, and we thought, oh,
if you want to take a look at me, you can actually see what the gun looks like.
Yeah, if you want, this is what the actual gun looks like.
Another
this
entry
is the reward.
transmitting. I didn't think it was true.
Stand
Well,
still.
I talk about the darkness.
That is your reward, the Deadman's
But it
Tail.
saw him. Something
I do have,
stared
now the Deadman's Tail
right back
is
in the
a
palace's
scout
hungry
rifle.
eyes. Then Aldrin's rotted tyke started
And this is
shrieking,
my
and I
version
knew-
of it with a,
I knew I
I
shouldn't have come
believe,
here.
30th anniversary on it. And there you go, we have Deadman's Tail.
You do get
So,
quite a bit when you finish that as well, because every time I do this mission, I always seem to level up.
yeah, you do level up quite a bit. You do obviously have to wait quite a bit as well for it to start doing mission ends. So we did it first time when we were actually doing the quest, and the quest just wasn't complete because we didn't wait that extra couple of seconds, which was annoying.
Oh, it was.
It was, because we then had to come back the whole time, and we tried. How many times did we try to complete it?
A trillion.
Bit dramatic, but 1 trillion. Pretty much. It took us quite a while. So yeah. So, any last words, Saber? What's your honest opinion about that mission? Because it is leaving.
I think there's a few things to say about it. I mean, first of all, I think it's quite long. I think it's there's definitely some repetition in it, which I think is a little bit annoying. But I think at the same time, it's challenging. It's got a good reward. It's got a big fight scene at the end. You know, it's definitely an experience. It's definitely one that everyone should try and do. Even if you only do it through once to get Deadman's Tale, which even as a weapon, I'd say, even though it's not everyone's favourite weapon, it's a good one. It's a nice one to have.
It is a nice one to have. It has ricochet bullets. I don't know if that's just a mod or anything that you can get on it, but you have ricochet bullets, which are very useful. So yeah. So I agree with you completely. But yeah, so that's it. So thank you all for watching. For those of you who joined us, thank you very much. My name is the Gaming Loader 4. If you liked the video, leave a like, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification there so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Go subscribe to my uncle, saberduelgaming. He does Assassin's Creed. He's doing a wrestling series at the minute. So definitely go subscribe to him, like his videos, bell notification, whatnot. It's a very good channel. I enjoy watching his videos. I personally myself, I do Resident Evil. I do Five Nights at Freddy's. I need to pick up on that actually.
Spider-Man.
I did Spider-Man. I will DC.
Give an automatic shout out. His Spider-Man series is definitely worth checking out.
Wait, did you watch it?
I have watched quite a few of them, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Is that so you knew what was going on when you were playing through it?
No.
No, I wouldn't shoot at that level. Anyway.
To be fair, I'd started watching some of it before I started playing the game.
Fair enough. So yeah. But anyway, that is it. We will be back next Wednesday because we're gonna bring back Battlefront. I know we haven't played Battlefront in a while.
Might not be next Wednesday because I'll be working night shifts next week.
Okay, might not be Wednesday, but we are bringing back Battlefront. For those of you who are worried that we haven't played Battlefront, and for those of you who probably don't even care, we're bringing back Battlefront. Don't worry.
If anyone watching this and likes Star Wars Battlefront, throw in some suggestions. We're looking for sorts of mini missions or objectives or aims or just fun little challenges for ourselves. If you've got any ideas, any suggestions, throw them in. If anyone comments a suggestion, we'll give it a try. Okay. Even if it's just embarrassing and we fail, we'll give it a go.
And if anyone has any games that you want to recommend to either me or Saber here, we will take them as long as they're multiplayer games. Well, not as long as they're multiplayer games. For both of us, if they're multiplayer games, so we can play it together, we'll do it like that. If it's just on either of our channels that you think, hey, you might like this game, you might like that, we'll give it a go. We'll see.
And I was actually thinking as well, Gaming Lord, one thing that might be quite interesting for us to do is do sort of dueling videos where we both take on a challenge solo on our own individual channels with the other person just watching, and we sort of compete against each other. For example, I know we're both quite fond of Mortal Kombat. We both might sort of come up with a creative challenge of who can go the furthest without losing a round, or who can go the furthest without losing a life, something like that, and come up with some different ideas, maybe some on Battlefront as well, and then people can watch both channels, watch our things and see who comes out on top.
We should definitely do that. Okay.
We're not just going to pick games that you're better at, though.
What? Anyway, guys, thank you for joining.
Yeah, we've rambled a lot at the end.
We rambled a lot
at
at the end. We had an outro, and then the outro ended, and then we started rambling on. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.